Hello and welcome to Cadet Appreciation Week. This will be a 3-day celebration for our outstanding group of student athletes, coaches, parents, and cadet fans. I would like to thank our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kosorik, High School Principal, Dr. Green, and our school board for their continued support of our student athletes throughout our athletic program. This has been highly evident of their support through this pandemic, which has ensured our kids the opportunity to represent Cadet Nation. We could not be where we are without them, so thank you. Through these next 3 days, we will recognize students' achievements in both the classroom and the athletic field. They truly live up to the term student athlete. That begins tonight, as we will recognize our top scholar athletes. It is truly an accomplishment to maintain such high standards in the classroom while these students make a great commitment to athletics. We will recognize all of our student athletes that were able to maintain a grade point average of over 90 during their season. We will also recognize those individuals that had the highest grade point average on their team, many of which were actually at 100 or higher. It is an accomplishment to perform academically, let alone through a season where you are practicing or playing 6 days a week and doing this through both in-person instruction and online learning. Truly amazing. At this time, I'd like to introduce the voice of the cadets, our master of ceremonies for the next few days, our varsity hockey coach, Coach Chris MONFILETTO, as he will announce our scholar athletes. Coach MONFILETTO.
Thank you, Mr. Dritzy. Probably one of the most prestigious awards is the Scholar Athlete Award for individual interscholastic teams. This New York State Public High School Athletic Association award is based on a predetermined number of student athletes for each team who maintain a grade point average of 90% or above for the team. First, for the fall season. For the girls cross country team, maintaining an average of over 90%, Maria Begini, Gianna Gramsey, Sophia Leach, and Sydney Michalowski. The Monroe County Public High School Athletic Association top scholar athlete for the girls cross country team was a tie between CARLEE AVERY and CARLEE SPALL. For the boys cross country team, Logan Cook, Nathan Fox, Dante Mesh, and Zachary Ward all had an average over above 90%. The top scholar athletes for that team were Evan and Ethan Dellis. For the field hockey team, Kirsten Billings, Kaylee Ng, Nina Frazier, Abby Grinnell, Elizabeth Kent, Shannon O'Shea, Laura Regal, Audrey Smalling, Sophia Streamer, Gianna Tarantello, Taylor Underwood, and Luciana Dodge. The top scholar athletes for that team were Madison Carpenter, Abigail Eipen Van Zeelen, and Hannah Sheffer. For the girls soccer team, hold on, this is going to take a while. Morgan Adams, Alyssa Andracki, Kaylee Connor, Shyla Connor, Jennifer DiMaggio, Sydney Hayward, Alyssa Hockenberger, Madeline Johnson, Caitlin Korzaneski, Haley Cooter, Alexis Lane, Riley Letta, Madison Mineta, Mackenzie Mantioni, Ella Muscadri, Elizabeth Mattioli, Cara Pelleccia, Hannah Robinson, Emma Spellman, Shayla Vetter, and Brooke Wilson. The top scholar athletes from the girls soccer team were Sydney Carpenter, Riley Del Vecchio, and Madeline Muscadri. For the boys soccer team, Brandon Andracki, Alex Biscotti, Jacob Buono, Cody Cavuto, Joshua D'Angelo, William Dupre, Luca Dodge, Ian Fadouk, Andrew Leckinger, Tyler Zellis, and Ian Smith. The top scholar athletes from the boys soccer team were Ryan Christ and Joel Morris. From the girls swimming and diving team, Emma Bowens, Megan Burry, Elizabeth Kidder, Taylor Lucas, Caden Manchaki, Elena Miller, and Isabel Price. The top scholar athletes from the girls swimming and diving team were Sophie Amering, Raina Crisadaro, and McKenna Tidings. From the girls tennis team, Megan Barwald, Madden Bates, Rebecca Case, Jessica Donatella, Catherine Helms, Emma Lenhart, Emma Lisso, Mackenzie Pearson, Sarah Williams, and the top scholar athletes from the girls tennis team were Paige Bennett, Elena Carr, and Emily Jorgensen. Now for our Winter Scholar Athlete teams. From the girls basketball team, those maintaining over a 90% average: Sydney Carpenter, Ella Clark, Madeline Johnson, Sarah Jorgensen, Caitlin Korzaneski, Riley Letta, Madison Mineta, Leah Thompson, Isabella Valenti, and the top scholar athlete from the girls basketball team was Mallory Heiss. From the boys basketball team, Nick Graziano, Noah Lashetto, Andrew Marine, Matthew Mistowski, Riley Pendleton, Preston Prince, Aaron Syracuse, Grayson Trubia, and Michael Wheelahan. The top scholar athlete for the boys basketball team was Luke Pisani. For the girls bowling team, maintaining an average of 90% or above, was Taylor Lucas. The top scholar athlete was Elena Carr. For the boys bowling team, Jacob Morrill and Thomas Parsons each maintained over a 90% average, and the top scholar athlete from the boys bowling team was Anthony Getty. And from the ice hockey team, Griffin Bickham, Jacob Blackburn, Evan Fish, Dom Goodnow, Aiden Hill, and Rylan Searley. The top scholar athlete from the ice hockey team was Braden O'Neill. From the girls indoor track team, Shyla Connor, Gianna Gramsey, Claire Coons, Angelina Natali, Cara Palacia, Laura Regal, and Molly Standing. The top scholar athletes from the girls indoor track team were Olivia Donato, Maya Henry, and CARLEE SPALL. From the boys indoor track team, Nathan Fox, Travis Firkins, Anthony Gramsey, Ben Hassett, Corey Sir, and Zach Ward. The top scholar athletes of the boys indoor track team was none other than the Dallas twins, Ethan and Evan. The boys swimming and diving team, those achieving over a 90% average: Gianluca Antonini, Jared Enzer, Dante Mesh, Jaden Rosario, Matthew Wilson, William Green, Matt Cadzillo, and Drew Bateman. The top scholar athlete from the boys swimming and diving team was Alexander Morriale. From the wrestling team, Rocco Camilacci, Landon Lanzarek, Nathan Lee, Dylan Liebenguth, and Nicholas Schermerhorn. The top scholar athlete from the wrestling team was Nathan Eccleston. And now for our Fall 2 athletes. Those achieving over a 90% for the cheerleading team were Natalie Bach, Lillian Emrich, Sophia Gizzi, Andiana Grossadonia, Savannah Hicks, Faith Howell, Maria Mascadri, Nicole Massey, Danielle Moget, Olivia Noto, Marina Panapinto, and Madalena Pichotto. The top scholar athlete from the cheerleading team was Julia Shortino. From the varsity football team, Riley Ball, Landon Siliberto, Aiden Consul, Brendan Daibo, Luca Dodge, Ben Hassett, Ryan Kurtz, Daniel Masters, Joel Masura, and Jeremiah Scarpula. The top scholar athlete from the football team was Ryan Cook. From the girls volleyball team, Kayla Anstead, Jalen Bickham, Madeline Fiorella, Sophia Kokorotsis, and Bailey Loomis. The top scholar athletes from the girls volleyball team were Nicole Cavallero, Mackenzie Gehrig, and Alexia Nelms. And for our final season, our spring athletes. From the boys baseball team, those achieving over 90% average were Drew Bateman, Logan Batts, James Capalupo, Tyler Cerami, Preston Prince, Jaden Rosario, Jeremiah Scarpula, Cody Vetter, Josh Wheeler, and Michael Wheelahan. The top scholar athlete from the boys baseball team was Anthony Gramsey. From the boys golf team, Joshua Anstead, Brady Groutman, George Green, John Laratonda, Braden O'Neill, Barrett Polini, and Tyler Stark. The top scholar athlete from the golf team was Andrew Piolini. From the girls lacrosse team, Madison Carpenter, Sydney Carpenter, Sophia Casada, Luciana Dodge, Sophia Gizzi, Samantha Hauk, Sydney Heiss, Claire Coons, Nicole Massey, and Danielle Moget. The top scholar athletes from the girls lacrosse team were Paige Bennett and Brooke Wilson. For our boys lacrosse team, Joe DiMaria, Keegan Grimm, Cole Loki, Joe Minetti, Joel Masura, Michael Matrano, Dylan O'Buck, and Andrew Ward. The top scholar athlete from the boys lacrosse team was Matthew Moget. From the girls outdoor track and field team, Emily Beadle, Peyton Carter, Shyla Connor, Miranda Fioravanti, Gianna Gramsey, Abby Grinnell, Maya Henry, Sophia Leach, Riley Mason, Angelina Natali, Cara Pelleccia, Laura Regal, Emily Richardson, Molly Standing, and the top scholar athletes from that team were CARLEE Avery, Maria Begini, Chloe Cardone, Olivia Donato, Maya Henry, and CARLEE SPALL. From the boys outdoor track and field team, Jacob Wono, Aiden Consul, Ethan Dellis, Travis Firkins, Hayden Penna, and Corey Sir. The top scholar athlete from the boys outdoor track and field team was Evan Dellis. From the varsity softball team, Lucy Murphy, Mackenzie Pearson, Kayla Rogers, Christina Showers, Ashley Simmons, Annalise Smith, and Jessica Williams. The top scholar athlete from the softball team was Paige Siciliano. From our boys tennis team, Ryan Armbruster, Jazz Bianchi, Ryan Christ, Logan Cook, William Dupre, Ian Fadouk, Evan Fish, Andrew Marine, Remy McNamara, Jacob Morriale, and Sam Vinch. The top scholar athlete from the boys tennis team was Duran Indelicato. Let's have a nice round of applause for our top scholar athlete teams.
Thank you, Mr. MONFILETTO. Much appreciated. For all of you receiving a scholar athlete recognition, please understand those of you with a 90 or above, you will get this New York State Public High School Athletic Association scholar athlete pin you can pick up from Mrs. Garno in the athletic office. There you go. And also for you top scholar athletes, you will receive your Monroe County Public School Athletic Conference certificate. Again, you can pick that up within the athletic office. Congratulations to each and every one of you. These truly have been unprecedented times. Through this, our student athletes were able to perform academically at such a high level while still putting in all that is needed athletically. To our seniors, we continue to be proud of each and every one of you and know that you will continue to achieve great things. Tomorrow, we'll be recognizing the following successes: League Team Championships, League and Sectional Individual Honors, such as All-County and All-Greater Rochester recognition. We began this school year with the mantra, #TogetherWeWin. Well, you know what, Cadet Nation? It's #TogetherWeHaveOne.